Welcome in, everybody, to Chancey Park for Fresno A's baseball one last time this summer. My name is Chris Kiggins, and you're watching the PCCBL postseason championship game here in Fresno, California, between your Fresno Athletics and the Alameda Anchors. Congrats to both teams for the season. The A's, of course, won the PCCBL regular season. They're the first seed coming into this matchup. And the Alameda Anchors not too bad on their own as well. They're the number 2 seed coming into this game. So the top 2 teams of the regular season for the conference have made it to the championship game. And we'll be starting here in just a few minutes. Official start time 11 a.m. We just saw the first pitches being thrown out. And we'll get the lineup announcements and the national anthem here very shortly. Thanks for tuning in. If you all could make it, we appreciate having you on. We do every game, especially this one, the final game of the summer for the A's. We hope it's a good one, and we hope the A's can take home the hardware. And it looks like they are about to go through the starting lineups. I will leave the microphone on. I'll try to make it with less of an echo this time. But hopefully you'll be able to hear it. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys could hear that a little bit. We are getting set for championship baseball here on this Saturday morning. The starting pitcher, I should probably mention, for your Fresno A's on the mound warming up today is going to be number 45 out of Dakota State University, Austin Armstrong. Austin Armstrong, the PCCBL All-Star Game starter. He has been one of, if not the most reliable pitchers down the stretch for the A's this season. See if I can pull up his stats. In 25 innings pitched, his strikeout to walk ratio is 25 strikeouts to only 9 walks, and he holds a 2.52 ERA. He was a little bit shaky in his last start. That's the reason why the ERA jumped. It was in the mid-ones. But he's hoping to bounce back and have a good performance in the championship game today. Leading off for the Alameda Anchors is going to be Evan Fuarici. He awaits on deck. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, the A's and the Anchors finished first and second respectively in the PCCBL conference during the regular season. The A's had a record of 14-3. The Anchors had a record of 13-3-1. They had the one tie in there, and that ended up being the difference in the conference. And we are getting set for baseball as Fuarici steps in to face Austin Armstrong. First pitch, start time at 11:05 a.m. And it is a strike to Fuarici. Let me put up the scoreboard, see if that'll update from yesterday. There we go. And we are off. Fuarici fouls that one down the left field line, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Armstrong. Misses outside, 1-2. I think one of the big keys to the game for the A's today, we'll see if they can make it happen, is limiting early damage. The A's haven't gotten into trouble much this season, but when they have, it's usually because of a big first inning from the opposing team. So we'll see if they can limit that today. That looks like a pretty good start if it can be caught, as that one hit out into left center field. And the play is made by Brady White for out number 1. And it'll bring up Diego Delventhal. Back-to-back left-handed hitters for the Anchors to start this game. Pitches in there from Armstrong, 0-1. The A's have been a very good offensive team recently, and they're hoping it's their pitching as well that can contribute today. Had a fantastic day from Gabriel Perez, as that one is out. They get him across the diamond. Nice throw from Mejia, and there are 2 away. Very close play, but Mejia gets him by half a step. Yeah, as I was saying, Gabriel Perez threw 6 shutout innings yesterday of ball in the semifinal game against the Bay Area Force. A big reason why the A's won that one. Also, a team effort at the plate put up 10 runs. Not one player having more than 1 RBI, but a lot of guys on the roster having an RBI. So, true team effort yesterday. And that's probably what they're going to need to win here today against a dangerous Anchors team. As Mitch Nelson is the hitter. Nelson hits that one to Kinsel at first. He has it, and that is a 3 unassisted to end the inning. And talk about strong first innings. Austin Armstrong goes 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the first. The game is tied 0-0. We are back. It'll be the A's first ups here in the bottom of the first inning. Leading off, the center fielder today out of Regis University is none other than Robbie Papel. Papel coming into the season hitting .310. Also was able to hit his first home run of the summer last week. Second in the team in RBIs as well with 30 on the year. He has been pretty much everything you can ask for from a leadoff hitter as he fouls that one off. The pitcher today for the Alameda Anchors is going to be number 13, the right-hander Grant Honinger. Honinger has played college ball yet, similar to Angel Mejia. He just graduated high school recently, or back in the spring, I should say, as he has an 0-2 count to Robbie Papel. Papel hits that one pretty well, but it ends up pretty high up there. See if the left fielder can make the play. He does, and there is one away. And speaking of Angel Mejia, he steps up to the plate, back at his usual shortstop position. Recently graduated high school, going to play his college ball at Division I, Cal State Bakersfield. Mejia on the season has a couple homers. Also is hitting .377 with a .473 on base percentage. Very lofty offensive numbers from Mejia. He's been great defensively so far as well. He takes the curveball in there for strike one. That one catches the inside corner, 0-2. And he gets Mejia swinging. There's out number 2. And in steps the first baseman, new transfer to University of Mary in Grant Kinsel. Kinsel had a couple hits yesterday, including a big double that got to the wall. He's hitting a lofty 356, also leads the team in home runs with 8. Takes that pitch inside, ball 1. First ball that Honinger has thrown. Kinsel hits that one out into right field. See if anyone can get there. It'll end up foul, but no one is able to make the play. So it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Kinsel is taken just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good patience from Kinsel, and as we just had someone point out in the chat as well, the A's this season have been very patient. They've taken a lot of walks, seen a lot of pitches, and made a lot of pitchers work deep into, well, stopped pitchers, I guess, from working deep into games, as they usually have to work hard to get the A's hitters out. Hopefully they can do that again here today. Why stop now? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a 3-1 count to Kinsel. He chops that one to the shortstop. Throw across the diamond. In time, out number 3. So Armstrong and Honinger trade 1-2-3 innings. And we will head to the top of the second. It's still a scoreless tie, 0-0. We're back in the top of the second. Looked like Caleb Rico had to get his hand taped up a little bit. Hopefully he's good. Looks like he's flexing his fingers. Might have jammed one of his fingers, or maybe it's a wrist injury. Regardless, he stays out there. As that one popped up into center field. But it's going to be Brady White taking over in left center to make the play. 1 out in the inning. That was A.J. Carter, the hitter. Coming up now is going to be the pitcher hitting for himself, Grant Hoininger. Hoininger fouls that one back. That one is in there, strike 2. Austin Armstrong back to work here in the second. That one misses a little high and away, 1-2. Hit up the middle, first hit of the game for either team is a single off the bat of Hoininger. And there's a runner on with 1 out. And in steps the third baseman, Alec Nava. So the 2-strike single from the Alameda pitcher puts a runner on for the first time today. Breaks the streak. If you count both teams, it was 7 in a row put down. That one will catch some air in center field. Papel ranging under it to make the play. 2 outs. A lot of soft contact in the air so far from Armstrong. The left fielder for the Anchors, Robbie Fintland. He steps to the plate. Whoops, took off the runner. There we go. Runner at first, 2 away. That pitch misses 1-0. Pickoff attempt back to first, not in time. We just had a breeze shift here, which is good for me. It brings they have the misters going on at Chancey Park, and it kind of shoots it back towards me, so I'm okay with it. Hopefully it doesn't fog up the cameras. It's a 3-0 count to Fintland. That one in there, strike 1. 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone again, full count. Good sequence from Armstrong. And he gets him looking on strikes. That will retire this side. They get the first single, but it doesn't matter as it is a scoreless top of the second. And we will head to the bottom of the second inning. It is still a 0-0 game. Welcome back to the bottom of inning number 2. Brady White out of Chico State University leading it off for your Fresno A's. Pretty quick game so far, still scoreless as we head into the bottom of the second. White takes a ball. That one in there, strike one. That one hit sharply to second, but the play is fielded, throw across in time. One away. And in steps the third baseman out of Mid-America Christian University. It's Ned Cheklich. Cheklich was on base a few times yesterday. Also had an RBI single that kicked off the scoring for the A's back in the first inning of last night's ball game. As that one almost gets him, it's low and inside. Pitch misses, 2-0. Takes a strike in there, 2 balls and 1 strike. Cheklich on the season hitting a .237 but has a .396 on base percentage. He also is second on the team with 4 home runs. As he takes a strike, it's 2-2. That one hit to first. To the pitcher, Honinger covering, and there's 2 away. And it'll be a shot for Caleb Rico here, see how his wrist is feeling. Rico also out of the University of Mary. Let me pull up his season stats. Hitting .314 with a .427 on base percentage. Also has a homer this year, one of the many A's that do. He said it was his first since high school, so a big moment for him this summer. And he puts a charge into that one, but it is caught in left field. The A's do go down in order once again. It's going to be the top of the third inning. The score still A's 0, Anchors 0. Carson Sanders leading off the inning for the Anchors. Eight, 9, and 1 due up. in the inning as that pitch misses outside 1-1. That one's chopped up the middle. It's going to be a tough play. Mejia can't get it out of the glove. And that will allow Sanders to reach. That'll go down as an infield single. Can't really call that one an error, as that would have been a very tough play. And in steps Kevin Kroom. Or maybe not the number. Let's try to get this sorted out. It's going to be Caden Cott, possibly. Cott, I believe we've seen, and he is a pitcher. But the number that they gave for Kevin Kroom is 15. Not even on the roster, on the lineup for today. But he might be wearing number 11 now. And we're also getting word there's a pinch runner. It's going to be Mike Terrell. So the pinch runner is confirmed as Mike Terrell, as we're still trying to figure out who is hitting. I think it is Kevin Kroom, but he's wearing a different number than reported. So I think they're going to try to get that fixed. So after that's sorted out, it looks like it will be Kevin Kroom at the plate. He's wearing a different number, and there was also some hang-up. And it's going to be Mike Terrell. There was some confusion from Carson Sanders as they took him out for a pinch runner. But it is Mike Terrell who will stay out there at first. And Kroom shows bunt but pulls back. It's a 1-0. I think we've got everything sorted out. Shows bunt again. He gets this one down. It's a pretty good bunt. Armstrong's throw to first in time. That is going to move the runner over to second, and there's one out. And we're back to the top of the Anchors lineup in Evan Furici. That one misses, ball one. Two and 0 the count to Furici. Furici 0 for 1 today. Three and 0 the count. And a 4-pitch walk to the Anchors leadoff hitter. It's going to bring up Diego Delventhal. And we're going to have a mound visit from pitching coach Ethan Winter. We'll be right back. The meeting on the mound is over, and Armstrong back to pitch. The 2-0 pitch to Delventhal. And we have another stoppage going on. That one misses high, 3 balls and no strikes. And the walk from Armstrong is going to load the bases for the 3-hitter Mitch Nelson. Only one away still. We'll see if Armstrong can work his way out of this one. Cut on and miss, strike one. That's a good start. That one hit into center field. Papella's under it, but it might score a run on the sac fly. It does, so the anchors strike first. But luckily the A's are able to get an out with it. So it's going to be 2 away. Anchors lead at 1-0. Nelson comes through and delivers the RBI. It'll bring in A.J. Carter. That one hit out into right field. It's caught by Theo Wood for out number 3. So the bases loaded jam. The A's are able to get out of it without too much damage, but the Anchors do put up 1 and they take the lead. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's Anchors 1, Athletics 0. Jordan Hartley set to lead off the bottom of the third for your Fresno A's. Hartley also out of Mid-America Christian University. He's getting the DHing duties today. And so it looks like the catcher was either replaced, hopefully it was an injury, or he was ejected from the game. Carson Sanders, he was arguing about something, or seemed to be confused about something. But either way, whether he was ejected or subbed out, it's a new catcher for the Anchors, as Hartley fouls one off. Let's see if we can do some detective work, find out who the catcher is. Looks like it's going to be number 35, Cam Imberg. We saw Imberg earlier in the season when we played the Anchors for the regular season. And we have another stoppage here as Coach Hinojosa comes out to discuss with the umpire. Looks like it's just been a very confusing game with the rosters. The umps were checking the lineup card, so I assume it had something to do with subs and or ejections. But we're back in the action here as Hartley pops this one up into shallow left field. See if anyone can get there. It's going to be the shortstop making the play, out number 1. And it's going to be Eli Garay. Garay was inches away from his first home run of the summer yesterday. Hit one that was just caught on top of the left field wall. Garay going to play his college ball at Western Oregon University. Takes a pitch in there, strike 1. That one misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. A's still looking for their first base runner of this one. They've gone 7 up, 7 down. As Garay check swing fouls it off, 1-2. Gray hits that one into left field. That's going to be a fair ball. And the first hit of the A's is going to be a double off the bat of Elijah Gray. And that'll also put a runner in scoring position for the A's. And it's going to bring up the right fielder, Theo Wood. Theo Wood going to play his college ball at Edgewood University. Wood in yesterday's ball game took 3 walks and was hit by a pitch. That on-base percentage was skyrocketing last night. And this one he hits out into right center field. That's a base hit. That's going to score Gray. Theo Wood going for 2. He will make it. A bobble in the outfield sends him to third. And that's going to be an RBI triple off the bat of Theo Wood. And the A's tie this game up. That might be Theo Wood's biggest hit of the entire season to this point. That was a massive shot, and after 7 up, 7 down, the A's get back-to-back extra base hits to tie the game. And the A's dugout reinvigorated here as we head back to the top of the lineup when Robbie Papel with an RBI opportunity. You love to see that for Wood. I know his family's tuned in on the live stream, so I'm sure they love to see that as well, as he ties this game up here in the bottom of the third. That pitch is close, but they say it misses. 1-0 to Papel. Runner at third, 1 out. Close pitch misses again, just a little bit low and away. That's 2-0. Papel skies that one into right field. We'll see if they send the runner. They do. Theo Wood coming home. The throw, a good one, but not in time. Sac fly for Robbie Papel gives the A's the lead. And how about that? Still a lot of game left, but the A's have come back to life here and are on top 2-1. Big swing of the bat from Papel to drive the runner home. That's his 31st RBI of the season. Angel Mejia steps in now. 2 outs, nobody on after the sac fly. Mejia fouls that one off, 0-1. This one fouled up behind the plate. It's going to get out of play. It is 0-2 to the A's shortstop. And we'll do the 0-2 pitch again. That one's low. In the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Honinger's pitch is outside. 2's across the board, 2-2 with 2 outs. That one hit into center field, a base hit for Mejia. Keeps the inning going. He's now 1 for 2 today. And sets up Grant Kinzel with a runner on. That one hit into center field. Kroom has it just in front of the warning track. That'll end the inning. However, the A's fight back and get 2 runs of their own. RBIs from Theo Wood and Robbie Papel make the score 2-1 as we head into the 4th inning. It's Grant Honinger to lead it off for the Anchors. He's 1 for 1 today. That pitch finds the zone. It's 1 ball, 1 strike from Armstrong. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one ends up a little bit high. Evens the count, 2-2. Armstrong pitching with the lead for the first time today. That one fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Hit into right field. Theo Wood tracking it down to make the play. 1 out. And it's going to bring up Kava. Alec Kava and then Robbie Fitland. Kava, I don't even get a chance to put his name up on the ticker. So that one's hit to third. Cheklik tracks it down in the sun. 2 outs. And so I'll skip putting Alec Nava, not Kava, apologies. I'll skip Nava's name, and we'll go to Robbie Fitland. Good 1 pitch, 1 out for Armstrong. One and 0 to Fitland. Cut on and missed, 1-1. That one in there, strike 2. Two and 2. That pitch misses in the dirt. Armstrong 1 strike away from getting out of this inning scoreless. It's a full count. And he is able to draw the walk. Good plate appearance from Fitland is going to bring up the new catcher, Cam Imberg. Imberg takes a mighty cut, but misses on it. It's 0-1. And umpire's calling something here. Might be Forgeray at the plate. Might have gotten dinged up a little bit. That one foul tipped. It's 0-2. Armstrong went in to get his sign from Gray. He gets ready to throw. And Imberg stays alive. It's still 0-2. Runner goes, the throw, not in time. That'll put Finland in scoring position with 2 away. Armstrong gets his sign. He pitches. It is barely fouled off. Count will remain 1-2. That one popped up shallow right field. Theo Wood makes the dive but can't make the catch. And that's going to be an RBI double for Cam Imberg, and that ties up the game. He hit that ball a little too softly, and it finds a hole. And in steps Kevin Kroom. Just unlucky contact for Austin Armstrong. That one hit down the right field line, but this one's well foul. Oh, and 2. Good strike. Finds the zone. That one's outside. 1-2. And he gets the strikeout. Austin Armstrong locks it down. The Angels do get a run on the RBI from Cam Imberg. So they tie it up as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It'll be the A's turn to hit. It's 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brady White leading it off for the A's. White 0 for 1 takes a called strike. One and one the count. And White finds grass. That's a single to lead off the inning for Brady White. The A's have a leadoff runner on. Fourth hit of the game for the Athletics brings up Ned Cheklich. That one's popped up. Will it get out of play? It will. Cheklich fouls that one off well, but it's down the right field line, out of play. 0-2. Cheklich takes inside, but it's called strike 3. He's not really pleased with that one. It's going to be 1 out for Caleb Rico. Throw back over to first, not in time. Pitch misses low. Rico looks out. Pitch misses. Brady White goes. He is in there safely, puts himself into scoring position. Meanwhile, it's a 2-0 count at the plate for Caleb Rico. Ooh, that one almost gets him. He avoids it. It's 3-0. Rico taking all the way at strike one. Hits that one out into center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. They're going to send the runner home. The throw is offline, and the A's retake the lead. RBI single from Caleb Rico brings in White, and the A's lead at 3-2. And it'll give Jordan Hartley an opportunity here in the bottom of the fourth. And the infield going to come in and talk with Honinger, try to calm him down a little bit after the RBI single. A lot of hitting from the A's here early in the game. Hartley hits the screamer to first base, and it is caught on the line, and the first baseman tags the base for out number 3. It's a double play. However, you got a single by Brady White and an RBI single from Caleb Rico that puts the A's ahead as we head into the 5th inning. It's A's 3, Anchors 2. Evan Furici leads off for the Anchors here in the top of the 5th inning. And he skies one up. It's in foul territory. Kinzel under it makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the 5th for Austin Armstrong. And Delventhal going to step back in. That one misses low and inside to Diego Delventhal. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. That one misses outside, 3-0. And a late strike one call. It's 3-1. Armstrong looks in for the 3-1 pitch. That one is inside, ball 4. So Delventhal will reach with 1 out. And Mitch Nelson steps in. That one called a ball, 1-0. That one popped up. Can anyone get there? No, it's going to get just out of play. That one hit out into left field. Brady White squares up under it to make the play. 2 outs. And it'll be A.J. Carter, the hitter. Strike in there, 0-1. That one hit. That gets through for a base hit into right field. That's going to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. Could it be another 2-out rally for the Anchors? Or will Armstrong and the A's shut it down? And it will be the pitcher back in, Grant Honinger. Honinger 1 for 2 in today's ball game. Takes a ball, 1-0. Honinger calls his timeout, steps out of the box, but he's back in now. And looks like Angel Mejia calls time. Fouled off. 1-1. Hit out into right field. Theo Wood tracking it down. He'll make the play in front of the warning track. And the A's get out of the inning. Austin Armstrong throws another scoreless one. The A's remain with the lead 3-2 as we head into the bottom of inning number 5. Eli Garay steps in against Grant Honinger for the bottom of the 5th. Garay kicked off the A's hitting. He had their first hit of the game back in the 3rd. And he was able to come around and score on the Theo Wood RBI. So Garay today with the first hit and the first run scored for the A's. And it's an 0-1 count. That one tapped out in front of the plate. It's going to roll foul. 0-2 the count to Gray. He steps back in for the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw across the diamond is in time. One away. And it brings up the right fielder today, Theo Wood. Wood had an RBI triple that drove in Gray for the first run of this game for the A's. That one misses low, ball one. Two and oh the count. Two and one as that pitch misses outside. Or sorry, that one is in there, rather, for a strike. I don't know what I was looking at there. Strike two, it evens up the count. That one is in there for a strike. So I was mistaken. I was correct. It is 3-2. That ball three that I called the ball originally but thought was a strike was indeed a ball, it looks like. Nearly the same pitch, and that one gets him looking two away. And we'll flip back up to the top of the order and Robbie Papel. Papel hit a sac fly his last at-bat that drove in Wood. It gave the A's a 2-1 lead at the time. Base is empty and 2 outs for Papel. In there, strike one. Hits that one into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2-out single for Papel. It'll bring up Angel Mejia. That one tapped just foul down the third base line. Mejia hits that one pretty deep into left center field. Little collision out there, but it looks like they're okay. So that will end the inning as the ball is caught by Kevin Kroom. So it's going to be a scoreless bottom half of the fifth for the A's, but they still lead it by a score of 3-2 when we come back. Alec Nava leading off the top of the sixth inning against Austin Armstrong. As Armstrong fires in a strike, it's 0-1. Fouls it off, 0-2. That one hit pretty well into left center field, but Brady White tracks it down. A 3-pitch out number 1. It'll bring in Robbie Fitland. He tries to drag bunt it, but he misses. It's 0-1. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Finland hits that one to Mejia at short. Throw across the diamond. Finland has good speed, but the throw is in time. 2 outs. The hitter is Cam Imberg. Imberg had the RBI single that tied the game up for the Anchors at 2 before they took the lead. This one another pop-up, but on the infield. Mejia calls it off and makes the play. And a 3-up, 3-down inning from Austin Armstrong. He's been impressive so far. 6 innings of 2-run ball. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The A's still lead at 3-2 over the Anchors. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your Fresno A's lead at 3-2. That's wishful thinking. Grant Kinzel leads off. He'll be facing new pitcher Isaac Okajima. Okajima hasn't allowed a run in conference play all year aside from when he played the A's. Back when the A's played the Anchors, Okajima went 2 innings, gave up 5 runs. Those are the only innings he's given up in the conference all season. Kinzel takes a strike. That one misses inside, 1-1. See if Kinzel can get on to lead off the inning. That one misses high, 2 balls and 1 strike. After the long pause, they await the pitch. It swung on and missed, 2-2. Up to this point, Kinzel 0 for 2 today, looking to get into the hit column for the first time. That one's high and away, full count to lead off the inning for Grant Kinzel. Kinzel smashes that one into deep center. Going back on it is Kroom. And that hits the batter's eye. Signed, sealed, and delivered over the fence for the 9th home run of the season for Grant Kinzel. And it gives the A's a cushion. It's 4-2. That ball was rocked. That had to go over like 420 feet. That ball was probably to the fence was about 395. And that went almost halfway up the batter's eye. Moonshot from Grant Kinzel puts the A's ahead 4-2. When he gets a hold of them, they go a long way. And Brady White's going to step in. White also had a hit of his own in his last at bat. And Brady White drives one into right field. It's going back at the wall. It won't go over, but it is going to get down. White hustling around second, into third base. Back-to-back extra base hits, the homer from Kinzel, the triple from White, and the A's are in business. How about that? 2 big hits back-to-back for the A's on back-to-back pitches as well. And it gives Cheklich a chance for the RBI. And we're going to get a meeting on the mound from the Anchors infield as Okajima has come back in and give up back-to-back hits. And they were both big hits. Kinzel's, of course, got over the wall. Brady White's got to the wall. We'll see what Cheklich can do here now with a runner on third and nobody out. That curveball misses a bit high, 0-1. Or sorry, 1-0. I always get those backwards. Good swing from Cheklich. It's just fouled off, 1-1. Cheklich looking to join the hit parade here in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's would really love to get this 5th run across. A 3-run lead feels a lot nicer than a 2-run, but then again, a 2-run lead feels better than a 1-run lead. So really, as many insurance runs as you can get, the better. That one misses inside, 2-1. That one fouled back, 2-2. That one reached the second level. Close pitch. Risky take from Cheklich, but it does pay off. It's 3-2. That breaking ball just missed on the outside corner of the plate. Full count. And he gets Cheklich on the high fastball swing. There's one out now. Caleb Rico steps in. His last time to the plate had an RBI single that put the A's back ahead. With White on third, a single would do the same thing here. Misses low and away, ball 1. And another mound visit from the catcher Imberg here. Trying to talk some strategy with Okajima. Try to avoid allowing the runner from third to score. We'll get back to it. It's a 1-0 count. That one just misses inside, 2-0. If Rico can just get anything to the outfield, whether it's caught or not, it will likely score the run. Infield playing in. There is a ball to the outfield. Kroom having to go back on it. This should score the run. White tags. It's on time. The throw will not go to home. Another sac fly for the A's. This one off the bat of Rico. And the A's lead it by a score of 5-2. Situational hitting from Rico gives the A's a little bit more breathing room. And it'll be the DH Jordan Hartley with 2 outs and nobody on. That pitch way high, 1-0. Hey, I said it right that time. I almost said 0-1. I caught myself before I actually said it. Hartley hit a ball very hard his last time up, but it found the glove of the first baseman. As that curveball loops in there, 1-1. There's one thing I will give credit to Okajima. He has wow, I kind of butchered the way I said that. But to give credit to Okajima, he has a very good curveball. Has a lot of break, not the fastest pitch, but that thing will look like a ball way out of the zone and then just kind of float in there. That pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hartley, at this point, probably just trying to keep Okajima and the anchor defense out on the field for as long as he can, trying to extend the inning. That's a good eye there. It's 3-1. And he gets him swinging. It's 3-2. Cut on and miss, strike 3. Okajima gets out of the inning, but a home run from Grant Kinzel, a triple from Brady White, and a sac fly from Caleb Rico scored 2 more runs. They now lead it as we go into the 7th inning, 5-2 over the Anchors. Welcome back. Kevin Kroom leads off for the Anchors here in the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher for your Fresno Athletics is going to be Jacob Schubert. So that will end the day for Austin Armstrong. He gets the quality start and leaves with the lead, 6 innings of 2-run ball. He was very good, and he needed to be for this championship game. And he leaves the A's in a position to win it. The numbers on the year for Schubert, as Kroom hits that one into center field for Robbie Papel, 1 out. And it's going to bring up Evan Furici. Schubert, his last 2 outings have been starts. He went 6 innings and 5 innings. His last start on the mound just a few days ago against the Sacramento Samurais. On July 29th, he went 5 innings, only allowed 2 runs. He was very good as the starter, helped the A's get the victory in that one. I believe that was the game that clinched, it was the Sacramento Yankees, not the Samurai. I was going to say, it would have been earlier in the week the A's clinched the regular season first seed. That one hit out into left center field. It's going to get down. Furici has himself a double. They're going to send him 3. He's going to hold up. It's a 1-out double for Furici. And it'll bring up Diego Delventhal. Jacob Schubert pitching his college ball at Arizona Christian University. College teammate of Nicholas Barreras. That one misses a bit low, 1-0. Delventhal today, 0 for 1, has 2 walks. And he's on pace for another one here. That one misses, 2-0. Pitch in there, strike 1. Bounce back pitch from Jacob Schubert. Gets him back in the count. Cut on and missed. Actually, they say it's fouled off. So it's 2-2. Furici started to take off for third, but it looks like they called the dead ball on the foul ball. That one hit to second. Ranging the other way is Theo Wood, and the ball gets away. Or not Theo Wood, sorry, that was Caleb Rico. Apologies. And the errant play allows the rush score. So the Anchors immediately get one back. It's 5-3. Runner does not advance to second. So it'll be 1-out runner on first for the 3-hitter Mitch Nelson. Nelson shoots that one foul down the right field line. 0-1. Pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away again. This one down the left field line. 1-2. Let's see if Schubert can get the out here. The 1-2 pitch is popped into left field. White coming in on it. He makes the catch, out number 2. So Schubert does get the big second out of the inning, and it'll bring up A.J. Carter. That one misses, low and away, ball 1. Strike 1 looking, 1-1. Called strike 2. Runner goes, but it's fouled off by Carter. Count remains 1-2. Delventhal gonna have to go back to first. That pitch misses a little bit outside, 2-2. Runner goes. That one hit well out into right field. It's off the wall. That's going to be an RBI double for Carter. Good news for the A's. He missed the home run. So the Anchors do get another run back. It's 5-4. As much as the A's don't want to give up the run, it ended up probably being a good thing for them. At least the lesser of two evils, as that ball stayed in the yard. Off the bat, couldn't tell if it was going to or not. And we have a pinch hitter coming in. Or actually, no, we don't. It's still Grant Honinger. Honinger fouls it off, 0-1. Honinger hits that one out into right. Theo Wood going back makes the play. So the Anchors fight back and get 2 runs, but the A's keep the lead, and that 5th insurance run looms large. We head to the bottom of the 7th. The A's lead it over the Anchors by a score of 5-4. Welcome back. After the Anchors make this one a 1-run game in the top of the 7th, it'll be Eli Garay and the Fresno A's trying to get a couple more runs here. They still have the lead by a run, but it is a lot closer now. Not much margin for error. Garay 1 for 2 in today's ball game. Takes a strike from Isaac Okajima. It's 0-1. Okajima plays his college ball at Lewis and Clark University. As he throws a curveball that misses, good take from Garay. 1-1. Pitches in there, 1-2. And that one hits Garay and gets the catcher as well. He's taking his time. That's Imberg. Hopefully he's good. Garay didn't get hit very hard, so he looks to be okay. Imberg getting up a little slower. Fortunate for the A's, not the injury to Imberg, but the It was a 2-strike count that Gray got hit on. So, I mean, who knows? He could have gotten a hit anyway. But getting hit by a pitch in a 2-strike count, never a good thing for the pitcher. So Gray reaches first for Theo Wood. Theo Wood is also 1-for-2 today. Had the big RBI triple that was the first run driven in for the A's today. And it looks like he's showing bunt. He bunts it hard. It's going to be fouled down the first base line. Probably not a bad thing that one got fouled. If the first baseman got to that, he might have been able to get Gray at second. Would have been an awkward throw. He would have had to wheel around for it. But he probably had the time. Speaking of time, time is called on the field. Theo Wood steps back in after both teams talk some strategy. He's showing bunt. That one's outside, over to the runner, but Gray is back in there safely. Close play, heads up play by Imberg, but Gray with the awareness and speed to get back. It's 1-1. We'll see if Theo shows bunt again. He does. He pulls back and gets hit by a pitch. Back-to-back hit by pitches for the A's hitters. As they look to score a run, it's first and second, nobody out for the top of the order in Robbie Papel. A's hitters doing their part, doing whatever they can to get on base. Obviously, you'd rather have a hit, but they're fine just doing their job and helping the team out right now, getting on in whichever way they can. Papel is 1-for-2 today, has a sac fly as well. He shows bunt. Pulls it back. It's 0-1. And I did it again. It's 1-0. Never get mixed up with 0-2 or 2-0 counts. But for some reason, 0-1 and 1-0 just throws me off. Papel shows bunt again. That one's going to be 2-3rd, and they get the lead runner. The bunt a little bit too hard. So it'll be 1 out. Runners remain in the same spots for Angel Mejia. Mejia 1-for-3 in today's ball game. Hoping to get a clutch hit right here. Mejia hits that one to short. It's picked by the second baseman, or sorry, the shortstop. And they do make the play at the out at second. It won't be a double play. It'll be runners at the corners with 2 outs for Grant Kinzel. And Grant Kinzel, last time he faced Okajima, hit one off the batter's eye in center. He's 1 for 3. And we're going to have a mound visit from the anchor skipper. We'll be back in just a moment. So what happened is it was an intentional walk for Kinzel, and they're going to bring in a new pitcher. So Brady White going to be at the plate with the bases loaded as the anchors bring in a lefty. Pitching change. Don't really have a name for the new pitcher for the Alameda Anchors, but it's number 46, who is a left-handed pitcher. And he'll be facing Brady White, who takes a ball. Brady White 2 for 3 today. Big situation here. 1-run game, bases loaded, 2 outs. Kinzel gets the respect before him with the intentional walk. Brady White hits that one to second. And they just get him at first. The intentional walk works out for the Anchors. We head to the top of the 8th. The A's still lead it by 1, 5-4. Welcome back to the top of the 8th in this very tightly contested championship game. Alec Nava leads off to face new pitcher for your Fresno A's, Tyler Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the 3rd most innings thrown on the team, 35 2/3 innings. He has a 4.51 ERA on the season. Normally a starter out of Fresno Pacific University is Gonzalez. But he went on the 28th against the Sacramento Yankees and threw 7 innings of, I want to say, it was 2-run ball, 2 earned runs. Magnificent day his last time up for Gonzalez, and he'll be getting the relief duties right here. As it's a 2-1 count to Nava. That one hit out to left field. Brady White is under it to make the play. 1 out. And in steps Robbie Fintland. Fintland shows bunt but pulls back. 1-0. Fintland 1 for 2 with a walk in today's game. Also has struck out. And a ball gets through the A's bullpen and near the plate, so they'll have to throw it back. Time is called momentarily. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-0. Gonzalez's pitch finds the zone. Little help framing from Gray. It's 2-1. That one hit to third. Checklist throws across, but it is foul. Count's going to be 2-2. Ended up working as the ball got away from Kinzel. He would have been safe. But good charge and throw from Cheklich. We'll do it again. It's 2-2 this time. And they get Fintland on strikes looking. Fintland not too happy about it, but that is strike 3 from Gonzalez. 2 outs now for Cam Imberg. Pitch catches the corner on the inside. It's 0-1. Fouled off of Garay's head. Hopefully he's okay. Might have nicked the umpire as well. It's going to be 0-2. Is he able to hold up? He is. On appeal, it's 1-2. That one, strike 3 called. Imberg not happy with the zone either, but it is a called third strike. And that's a 1-2-3 inning in relief from Tyler Gonzalez. Good inning from him, and the A's are going to be 3 outs away. from a victory. Let's see if they can add a few more though here in the bottom, in the bottom of the 8th. They lead at 5-4 when we come back. Welcome back to the bottom of the 8th inning. Ned Cheklich leading off for your Fresno A's. You say he's due. He's 0 for 3 today. Same pitcher on the mound for the Anchors. That curveball just misses. 1. And of course that would happen here as we get to the end of this game. The Wi-Fi ran out. Now I have to go check and see if this game didn't shut down. Okay, we're back up. We're all good. Changed Wi-Fi sources as Caleb Rico lines out to the shortstop for out number 2. But we are back. I didn't want the stream to cut off like it had earlier in the season. But we're still on. So yeah, it was a 2-0 count and Caleb Rico lined out to the shortstop. So it's going to be up to Jordan Hartley here to extend the inning. Hartley also 0 for 3 today, looking to get on for the first time. That one is cut on and missed. 1-1 the count. That one misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hartley takes a big cut but misses on it. It's 2-2. See what Jordan can do with one strike remaining. He hits that one into left field. And the play is made for out number 3. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Anchors. And it's crunch time now for the A's. We head to the top of the 9th inning. The A's are up by a run, and they are 3 outs away from a championship. This is going to be a tense inning. Don't go anywhere. You won't want to miss this. When we come back, it's 5-4 A's over the Anchors going into the 9th. We are back in the top of the 9th inning here between the Fresno A's, your Fresno A's, and the Alameda Anchors. Kevin Kroom leads off against Tyler Gonzalez. He shows bunt, but pulls back. It's 1-0. This is about a close. This is as. I don't even know how to say that. It's as close of a game as you can get. Trying to think of the proper English terminology there. But it's a very tight game. It's been a tight game through the whole thing. Back and forth we've gone. The A's looking to end it here. Of course, they have the bottom of the 9th if needed. But I'm sure they'd rather take it on 3 outs here in the top of the 9th. It's 2-1 to Kroom. Kroom 0 for 3 today as he fouls that one away. It's a 2-2 count. Even I'm getting a little nervous up here for the boys. As this is a very tense game. Kroom hits that one to Mejia at short. He's going to have to hustle. Throw is offline. Kroom beats it out. There's a runner on. That's the tying run for the top of the order in Evan Furici. Just a softly hit ball that found a hole. Or didn't find a hole. Found Mejia's glove. But it was too softly hit. Mejia's got to tie his shoe as Furici comes up. He's 1 for 3 with the walk. Also has a double. or his one hit was a double. It's like Mejia was a little slow recovering after the throw. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like he's stretching out a little bit. I doubt he wants to come out of this game, especially right now. Furici takes a strike from Gonzalez. It's 0-1. That one misses outside, 1-1. Cut on and miss, strike 2. Good pitch from Gonzalez. Runner goes. It's hit into left field. It's caught by Brady White. He's going to throw to first with a double play. Throw is offline. Almost had him, but there is one out in the inning. Kroom stole and had to hustle back to first, but the throw is a little bit offline. And in brings up Diego Delventhal. Or in steps Delventhal, rather. Runner on first, one away. Delventhal has been good at the plate today. He's 0 for 2. He reached out on an error, and he's drawn 2 walks. Gonzalez checks on the runner at first. And Delventhal fouls that one back. 0-1. That one misses high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to even the count. That one popped up. It's going to be right next to me. See if it trickles down. It doesn't. It gets caught up on the second deck. And it's a 1-2 count. Runner goes. Uh-oh. The ball gets away. They tried for the double play. They do get Delventhal out at second. So, still a break for the Anchors. They get a runner on third as the ball gets by Kinzel, but the The good recovery and throw gets Delventhal at second. And Mejia's down. Trainer going to come out. Hopefully he's okay. So now we're going to get maximum drama here as Kroom is at third, and there are 2 away. But first, the most pressing matter, Angel Mejia down at second. Looked like he might have gotten hurt trying to cover. We'll step away for a moment, and hopefully he's okay to go. And we will get ready to be set back into the action here. Good for Angel Mejia, toughing it out and staying in the game. Good to see him out there working through the injury, and hopefully he's okay. And we're back to baseball. They did confirm that Delventhal was out at second. So we're going to get about as tight as we can be here. 2 outs, runner at third. And after the injury and discussion, we're going to have a mound visit from Coach Ethan Winter, talking some strategy here as the A's try to get the final out. We're back after the mound visit. Tyler Gonzalez will be facing Mitch Nelson. As I feel like it ends up in a lot of these situations, it's the heart of the order due up for the Anchors. Their number 3 hitter. Nelson is 0 for 3. He does have an RBI on a sacrifice fly as well. A lot of pressure on Gonzalez and Garay as well not to get a wild pitch or a pass ball. But they are 1 out away. As that pitch is in there, strike one. Good start from Gonzalez. Both dugouts very into this one right now. The crowd is into it as well. That one's just outside, 1-1. And Nelson calls time. We're back to the 1-1 pitch from Tyler Gonzalez. It's hit into right field. That's going to score the tying run. And Mitch Nelson comes through for the Anchors just over the glove of Kinzel to tie this game here in the top of the ninth. Good at bat from Nelson, and it'll bring up A.J. Carter. It's currently back to 5-5, A's and the Anchors. Carter today 2 for 4, has an RBI double in this one, as he takes a strike from Gonzalez. Gonzalez's 0-1 pitch. Runner goes but stumbles. It's hit into right field, and it gets over the head of Theo Wood. The throw, are they going to send the runner? They are, as the ball gets away, and it is bobbled. And that's an RBI triple for A.J. Carter, and the Anchors take the lead here in the top of the ninth. Forgot to add the outs. So 2 outs, runner at third. The A's are going to have to hit a little bit in the bottom of the ninth. Inning still not over. Honinger comes in now to face Gonzalez. One and 0. That one hit into left field. Brady White under it for out number 3. So the Anchors do what they need to do. They score 2 with 2 outs and take the lead 6-5. And now the A's know what they have to do. They'll need at least one to stay alive. We head to the bottom of the ninth inning. It's Anchors 6, A's 5. Welcome back to the bottom of the ninth inning. This is it. Sean Psyche going to be the pinch hitter for Eli Gray. See if we can pull up Sean Psyche's stats. He comes to us from the University of Mary. The switch hitting catcher takes a strike, a very close one. Psyche, a very good hitter, hitting .310 on the year. He does have a home run as well. Sitting on a .423 on-base percentage. So that one misses ball one. That one's in there, 1-2. It is 8-9-1 due up for the A's. It'll be Psyche, Wood, and Papel. Pitch misses way outside, 2-2. A's need at least one run here in the bottom of the ninth. Sean Psyche trying to be the catalyst getting on base. He gets that one into center. It's going to get down. It's going to get past Kroom. Psyche going two. He's got a leadoff double. Pinch hit for Sean Psyche, and he is fired up. Leadoff double gives the A's some hope. Huge AB from Sean Psyche right there. And Theo Wood is going to step in. First, we're going to get a mound visit from the infield. Man, Psyche's had a lot of big hits this year. That one may end up being the biggest. We'll see how the rest of this game turns out. But that was a huge start for the A's here in the bottom of the ninth. Theo Wood gets ready to step in after the mound visit. He's going to talk it over with the coaches, and I guess we're going to have another break in the action. We'll be back shortly once again. We're back. Theo Wood today, 1 for 2. Has an RBI triple, and he's also been hit by a pitch. And it looks like they're going to give him the intentional pass to hope for a double play. And it brings in Robbie Papel. Papel 1 for 3 today, has a sac fly, RBI as well. And Papel steps in. You never know; it could pay off for the Anchors, but putting the winning run on base seems a little dangerous, as that one's low. Good block from Imberg to keep it in front of him. It's 1-0. Papel skies that one foul down the right field line, out of play. It's 1-1. Almost got a fan. They were able to avoid it. I guess if you're the Anchors, last time you were in the situation, Papel put down a bunt, and they were able to get the lead runner. So maybe they're thinking he might try to do that again. As that pitch misses low, it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch to Papel is hit out into right field. Play is made, and the right fielder slips, so that will send Psyche, the game-tying run, over to third. Productive out for Papel. Runners at the corners now with one away. And it'll bring up Angel Mejia. Whoops. Mejia can't spell his name right, there we go. Mejia got dinged up in the field last inning, but he stays in the game. He's 1 for 4 today, looking to make the big hit. Similar situation for the A's as it was for the Anchors, as a base hit, even a sac fly, but a base hit would tie the game. Something to the outfield if you're Mejia here is what you're looking for. And he does just that. That one going back, that's off the wall. The A's are going to tie this game. And Mejia gets the big hit. It's an RBI double. Second and third, one out. Angel Mejia, what a play. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. I should sound even more excited about it, but there's not much more I can do. The A's tie this game on the RBI double from Angel Mejia. He comes through once again. And not only that, it wasn't just a sac fly. It gets down, and they are going to walk Grant Kinzel, hoping for a double play. It's bases loaded for Brady White. Can he get redemption? He had the bases loaded last time, and he got out, but he is 2 for 4 today. Again, kind of a smart move. You see why they do it. Kinzel's dangerous, and there also wasn't a force out, so now they can throw home if it's a ground ball. But if Brady White hits a ball into the outfield, this game is over. Infield in, looking for that ground ball. We'll see what Brady White can do. Pitches in the dirt, ball one. I'm sure the pitcher is focused on throwing strikes here, but that is another downside to the walking bases loaded, is now a walk also ends the game. A lot of the crowd on their feet here at Chancey Park. It's 1-0 to White. That one into the outfield. Is it deep enough? They're going to send the runner. The throw is not in time. The A's win it. They're going to tag the bag just in case. But he is safe. And the A's walk it off. A sac fly from Brady White. They are your PCCBL postseason champions. They walk it off over the Alameda Anchors. What a game for the A's. What a game for Brady White, as they have the perfect cap-off to this summer, the walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth. Real quick, I do want to say, even though they took the loss, congrats to the Alameda Anchors. They played an insane game today, came back, made it really close. They had a great season as well. But today belongs to the Fresno A's. They get the walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth. It's a fantastic game from both teams, but the A's come out on top. They win the regular season, and now they win the postseason championship. They are the inaugural PCCBL champions, and they deserved it. Great team on and off the field for the A's today. Not many superlatives that I can say that I haven't mentioned or that Coach Hinojosa hasn't mentioned throughout the season. Just absolutely fantastic for the A's as they get the win. I'll go over the final line scores real quick before we get into the rest of the postgame. The Alameda Anchors had 6 runs on 11 hits and committed no errors. The A's, winning the championship, had 7 runs on 10 hits and committed 3 errors. Those 3 errors didn't matter in the end as the A's get the win. And I know, even from somewhat of an onlooker to watching these A's games, they deserved it. Like, they were great throughout the entire season, very consistent. You could see how they grew as a team, not only on the field but off the field. It was a real great bonding experience for all these guys over the summer. A lot of guys who didn't get much playing time with their colleges got a ton of playing time out here. Literally everybody on the team was a contributor, top to bottom. Even the guys who had to leave during the season, they played a big role in this championship. Of course, Coach Hinojosa and the assistant coaches, Justin Hinojosa, Ethan Winter, Skylar Novella, and Chris Acevedo, were all huge. Of course, huge thanks to Anthony DeMaria, our great team owner in the DeMaria family. We couldn't have done it without them, and the A's raised the banner again, this time the overall PCCBL champions. The last one was special. It was for the regular season, but this one even more so. And, I mean, what a summer is all I can say. And what a way to cap off the summer today. Again, congrats to the Anchors. They played a great season and a great game. They should hold their heads high. But also, big congratulations to the A's. They get the job done. I almost don't want to put the final score up here, as it blocks the view of the team celebration. We'll see. We'll probably do a player of the game interview. I'm not certain on it. The A's are probably pretty hyped and want to celebrate. It's been a long journey. But we'll try to get someone up here to interview. Maybe Coach Hinojosa, maybe a player as well. Whoever we get, though, it's going to be a fun one. And I will leave the camera on as the A's celebrate their post-game meeting. I'll head down for a little bit, get to take some pictures of the team, and see if we can get someone to interview. Real quick, if you have to go, though, before the post-game wrap-up and the interview, I want to sincerely thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for those who came out to the ballpark today as well. That's another thing I forgot to mention. We couldn't have done this without your support. Having you guys in the stadium, on the live stream, behind your A's, we couldn't have done it without you. It meant a lot to me to have a bunch of you guys out here as well. I got a lot of people saying that I did a good job, and I appreciate that. I just appreciate you guys listening in. I'm just trying to do my best out here, and it's unbelievable support that I've had, the support that the team has had from all of you guys. So we want to thank you all sincerely for showing up or tuning in. It's been a great summer for everybody. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you all to you on the stream as well. And if you're able to stick around, please do. We'll have our post-game show coming right up. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. I'm here with Brady White one last time. Congrats, man, on the championship and the season as a whole.
Thank you.
It was a crazy day today.
A lot of fun today, crazy for sure.
And obviously, congrats. You got the walk-off sack fly. That was huge.
Yes.
And what were you looking for going up there? I know they walked Grant to get the bases loaded for you. What were you looking for? Anything like in particular going up to the plate?
I mean, second time this game they've done that, so definitely looking to prove them wrong for sure. But I mean, I got set up well. Psyche leading it off with a double, and then Angel going off the wall. I really just had to get something in play. So really just looking to elevate something. Winner came up to me in the on-deck circle and said, just touch one, get it in the air. That was the plan, and as soon as I saw a pitch I could do it on, just wanted to attack it and get it done early. So worked out well. Yeah,
it definitely did. Like, I feel like that was just a wave of emotion for pretty much everyone in the stadium.
Absolutely.
when that happened. That was great. And then if you could speak on it a little bit, I know it might be hard to encapsulate the whole season, but obviously you guys had a great summer, took home regular season and postseason champs, got to grow with the guys on the team. What would you say to reflect on how the summer's gone for you?
Yeah, no, one of the best summers of my life, seriously. So much fun getting to know these guys, getting to play with these guys, these coaches. We've been here a long time, since the middle of May now, 2.5 months almost, but it's been a long, fun summer and just really happy to end it on top. Getting to live with these guys is super special too. We really build a different kind of bond there that you don't usually build with summer teammates, but it's been so much fun. Gonna be sad to see these guys go for sure.
Yeah, it was a fun summer for sure. And then since it is the end of the summer, before I let you go, I want to ask you what's next for you after, it could be after school, after this summer. What's next for Brady White, I guess, is the question.
Heading back for my senior year at Chico State this fall and spring, so looking to put together a good season there, win the CCA, make a run in the playoffs. Absolutely, that's our plan. And then we'll see what happens with the career after next year. I am graduating, so either work or if I can keep playing, that'd be the main goal. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, either way, early congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
And current congratulations again on the season and on the day.
Thank you very much.
It was great having you for the interview. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I want to say shout out to the fam and shout out to the A's too. It's been a great summer.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was Brady White, today's player of the game. Now, honestly, the A's had so many players of the game today. Sean Psyche came in with the pinch hit double to set up that final inning. Angel Mejia had the big hit as well. You had Austin Armstrong going 6 strong innings. Tyler Gonzalez closed it out, kept the A's in the game, and led them to be able to get the win. I mean, not a true necessarily player of the game. Brady White was the hero today, but everyone played their part. And that's kind of what it's been all season, just a complete team effort. And speaking of that, when I was shouting out the coaches, I don't think I mentioned the pitching coach for the A's, Ethan Winter. So congrats to him as well. I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody. And it's been a great season for everyone involved with the A's, as they are your 2026 inaugural your inaugural 2026 PCCBL champions. So on behalf of myself, one last time, Chris Kiggins, the Fresno A's organization, I want to thank our owner, Anthony DeMaria, for everything that he's done to make the season possible as well. And couldn't have done it without him, and couldn't have done it without everybody in this A's organization, players, staff, coaches, ownership. It was truly fantastic. So on behalf of the A's and on behalf of Chancey Park, who we want to thank for letting us use this beautiful ballpark all summer long. And of course, thank you to all the fans, everyone watching, everyone in the stands. Couldn't have done it without you. So for one last time, I'm Chris Kiggins, and you're watching Fresno A's baseball. The A's get it done. They win the PCCBL championship. And we'll see you next year for another great